My dear child, I am here with you, right now, as you read these words. I see the worries on your heart, the doubts that sometimes cloud your mind, and the weight that feels too heavy to carry. Let me remind you of something simple yet powerful. You are never alone. Even in the darkest moments, my presence surrounds you like a warm embrace, steady and unshakable. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. I walk beside you in every situation, whether you are climbing a mountain of joy or trudging through a valley of tears. You may not always feel my presence, but it is as constant as the air you breathe. I am the whisper of hope in your despair, the peace that calms your storms, and the love that never wavers. Trust that no matter what, I will not abandon you. When you face challenges that seem impossible to overcome, remember this: I am your strength. My power is greater than any obstacle, my wisdom deeper than any problem, and my love stronger than any fear. Lean on me, and I will lift you up. Together, we can face anything, for I am your steadfast companion. There will be moments when life feels overwhelming, and you wonder if you can continue. In those moments, close your eyes and imagine my hand extended toward you, ready to lift you out of the pit of doubt and despair. I am here, not just to watch over you, but to actively help you. Share your burdens with me, for I care deeply about every detail of your life. If you believe that I am always by your side, type, I trust God. Sometimes, the noise of the world drowns out my voice, making it hard to feel my presence. But even when you can't hear me, I am working behind the scenes for your good. Every detail of your life matters to me. I know the path you're on, and I've already prepared the way ahead. Trust that I am guiding you, step by step, through every twist and turn. Even when you feel like no one understands what you're going through, remember that I do. I see every tear, every sigh, and every prayer you've whispered in the quiet of your heart. You are never out of my sight or beyond the reach of my love. I cherish you more than you can imagine, and I will never stop caring for you. Take a moment to pause and reflect on this truth. My love for you is not based on what you do, but on who you are, my beloved creation. You don't have to earn my love or prove your worth. You are enough just as you are, and nothing can change my commitment to you. As you go through each day, hold on to this promise: I am your refuge and strength, and ever-present help in trouble. When the storms of life rage around you, I will be your anchor, keeping you steady and secure. When fear threatens to overwhelm you, my peace will surround your heart like a shield. If you believe that God loves you unconditionally, type, God's love is forever. My dear child, I know life can feel uncertain at times. The future may seem unclear, and you may not have all the answers. But you don't need to have everything figured out, for I am here to guide you. Take one step at a time, trusting that I will light your path. My plans for you are good, filled with hope and a future. When doubt creeps in and you question your own abilities, remember this: you don't have to rely on your strength alone. I am your helper, your counselor, and your friend. Together, we will overcome every challenge, and you will see the beauty of what I have prepared for you. In those quiet moments when fear whispers flies into your mind, shut them out with the truth of my word. Say to yourself, God is with me, I will not fear. Let these words be your anchor, a reminder that my presence surrounds you always. If you believe that God is your guide, type, lead me, Lord. Never forget, my child, that I delight in you. Your life is precious to me, and I celebrate every step you take toward becoming who I created you to be. When you stumble, I am here to lift you up. When you succeed, I rejoice with you. Your journey matters to me, and I am committed to walking it with you every single step of the way. So today, rest in the knowledge that I am your constant companion. I am here, loving you, guiding you, and protecting you. You are never alone, for my presence is with you always. If you trust in God's constant presence, type, God is with me. My beloved child, I see the struggles you are facing. They weigh on your heart and sometimes make you wonder if you can endure another day. I know the pain you feel, the exhaustion in your spirit, and the questions that linger in your mind. But hear me clearly, you are stronger than you think, for I am with you, carrying you through every trial. These challenges are not meant to break you but to build you. Just as gold is refined in the fire, your trials are shaping you into someone of great strength and resilience. Each tear you shed is seen, and every prayer you utter is heard. Nothing escapes my notice, and nothing you endure is without purpose. Trust that I am using even the hardest moments to prepare you for something greater. When you feel like giving up, remember that I am your source of strength. You are not walking this path alone. I am here, beside you, holding you up when you feel weak and cheering you on when you feel strong. The journey may be difficult, but it is leading you to a place of hope, healing, and transformation. Do not be discouraged by the size of your obstacles. I am greater than anything you face. Just as I parted the seas and moved mountains for my children in the past, I am working to clear a path for you. Hold on to your faith, for I am the God of miracles, and I will make a way where there seems to be no way. If you believe that God is working for your good, type, God is my strength. I know that waiting can be one of the hardest parts of your journey. Patience can feel like a heavy burden when you long for answers and relief. But let me remind you of this truth, I am never late. As you wait, let your faith grow. Trust that I am using this season to deepen your character, strengthen your spirit, and prepare you for the blessings ahead. You may not see the full picture now, but one day you will look back and understand how every moment was part of my perfect plan. In your moments of doubt, speak these words to yourself, God is in control, and I trust His timing. Let this affirmation remind you that I am always at work, even when you cannot see it. My plans for you are good, and my love for you is steadfast. If you trust God's timing, type, God's plan is perfect. My child, there is no storm too fierce, no trial too great, and no burden too heavy for me. I am your refuge and your strength, a fortress in times of trouble. When the waves crash around you and the winds howl, I am the anchor that holds you steady. Lean into me, and I will give you peace in the midst of the chaos. Do not let fear or doubt take root in your heart. These trials are temporary, but my promises are eternal. The pain you feel today will not last forever, for I am working to bring healing and restoration to your life. Trust that the dawn is coming, and with it, the joy and peace your heart longs for. If you believe that God brings peace, type, God is my refuge. Every time you face a challenge, remember that I am using it to strengthen you. Like a potter shaping clay, I am molding you into the masterpiece you were always meant to be. The process may be difficult, but it is worth it. You are growing in patience, compassion, and faith. These are the qualities that will sustain you and bring you closer to me. So, my dear child, do not lose heart. Do not let discouragement take hold of you. I am with you, cheering you on and equipping you for every battle. You are my beloved creation, and I am so proud of your courage and perseverance. If you believe that God is shaping you, type, God is my potter. Take heart, for this season of trial is not the end of your story. It is a chapter in a much greater narrative, one that I am writing with love and care. The pain you feel today will one day be transformed into joy. The struggles you face will lead to strength, and the tears you cry will water the seeds of hope and healing in your life. Hold on, my child, for the best is yet to come. I am here, guiding you through every storm, strengthening you through every trial, and loving you through every moment. Trust that I will not leave you, and I will never fail you. If you believe that God's promises are true, type, God is faithful. My dear child, I see the frustration and longing in your heart. You desire answers, clarity, and resolution, yet sometimes it feels as though the waiting will never end. But hear me now, every moment you wait is not wasted. I am working, even in the silence, to bring about a future that is far greater than anything you can imagine. Patience is not easy, but it is a gift that refines your soul. When you trust in my timing, you open the door for me to work wonders in your life. Like a seed planted in the soil, your faith is growing in ways you cannot see. It takes time for the roots to spread deep and the blossoms to emerge, but when they do, they will bring beauty and joy to your life. There is a reason for the delay, even if it's hard to understand. I see the bigger picture, the connections and opportunities you have yet to encounter. I am preparing you for something extraordinary. Trust me, for my plans for you are filled with hope and a purpose that will bring you peace. In the moments of waiting, lean into me. Let my presence fill the gaps of uncertainty. When you feel restless, remind yourself of this truth: I am never late, and my timing is perfect. Your waiting is not a punishment, it is a preparation. I am aligning everything in your life to bring about blessings that exceed your expectations. If you trust in God's perfect timing, type, God's timing is perfect. Patience is more than enduring the passing of time, it is actively trusting that I am in control. Each day you wait is an opportunity to grow closer to me, to strengthen your faith, and to rest in my promises. When you surrender your timeline to me, you free yourself from the burden of worry. I will carry it for you. Think about the seasons. Just as winter gives way to spring, your season of waiting will give way to one of growth and abundance. You cannot rush the process, but you can trust that it is leading to something beautiful. Hold on, for the blessings I have prepared for you are worth every moment of waiting. When doubt creeps in, speak these words aloud: God is working for my good, even when I cannot see it. Let this affirmation remind you that I am always at work, orchestrating the details of your life with love and care. If you believe that God is working behind the scenes, type, God is my planner. My child, I know that patience can feel like a heavy burden, but remember, you are not carrying it alone. I am here to lighten your load and give you strength. When you feel weary, come to me, and I will give you rest. When you feel anxious, bring your worries to me, and I will replace them with peace. Waiting is not passive, it is an act of faith. Every prayer you pray, every moment you trust me, and every time you choose hope over fear, you are taking steps of faith. I see your efforts, and I am proud of your perseverance. Keep going, for your patience is not in vain. If you believe that God strengthens you in waiting, type, God is my rest. There will come a day when the waiting ends and the blessings begin to unfold. When that day comes, you will look back and see how every delay was part of my perfect plan. You will understand that the waiting was necessary to prepare you for the abundance that was coming. You will see how I used every moment to shape you, grow you, and bring you closer to me. Until that day, hold on to hope. Trust that I am good, and my plans for you are good. Know that I am with you in every moment, whispering words of encouragement, guiding your steps, and holding you in my love. You are not waiting alone, I am here with you, always. If you believe that God's plans are good, type, God is my hope. My beloved, patience is a journey, but it is one you do not have to take alone. I am walking beside you, leading you toward a future that is full of promise and joy. Trust in the process, for it is shaping you into the person I created you to be. Rest in my love, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. If you trust that God is shaping your future, type, God is my guide. My beloved child, come close and rest in my love. I see the battles you face, the struggles that weigh heavily on your heart. I know how tired you feel, how the burdens of life sometimes seem too much to bear. But remember this, my love for you is unending, and my strength is limitless. Lean into me, for I am your refuge and your safe haven. When the storms of life rage around you, let my love be your anchor. It will hold you steady when everything else feels uncertain. My love is not something you have to earn, it is freely given. It is the foundation of who you are, a beloved creation, cherished beyond measure. Rest in this truth, you are mine, and I will never let you go. There will be moments when fear tries to take hold of you, whispering lies that you are not enough or that you are alone. Silence those lies with my truth. Say to yourself, God loves me, and His love never fails. Let these words sink deep into your heart, replacing fear with peace and doubt with confidence. If you believe in God's unending love, type, God loves me always. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. When you feel like you can't go on, come to me. I will give you the strength you need to keep moving forward. I am your source of power, your wellspring of hope, and your fortress in times of trouble. Even in the darkest moments, my light shines brightly. When you feel lost, let my love guide you like a lighthouse steering a ship through the storm. You don't have to find your way alone. I am here to show you the path and to walk it with you. Together, we will navigate every challenge and emerge stronger on the other side. If you believe God's strength will sustain you, type, God is my rock. You are not defined by your struggles or your fears. You are defined by my love. Every trial you face is an opportunity to draw closer to me, to lean on my strength, and to experience the depth of my care for you. Remember, I see every tear you shed, and I hold each one as a treasure. Nothing you go through is overlooked or forgotten. When your heart feels heavy, let my love lift you up. I am here to comfort you, to surround you with peace, and to remind you that you are never alone. My love is like a warm blanket, wrapping around you and shielding you from the coldness of fear and doubt. Let it fill every corner of your being and bring you the rest you long for. If you believe that God's love brings peace, type, God is my peace. Do not be afraid to bring your burdens to me. I care about every detail of your life, no matter how big or small. Lay your worries at my feet, and I will take care of them. Trust that I am working behind the scenes to bring healing, restoration, and joy to your life. You don't have to do this alone. I am with you every step of the way. When you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to pause and breathe. Close your eyes and imagine my arms around you, holding you close. Feel the weight of your worries lifting as you give them to me. I am here to carry the load so that you can rest and find peace in my presence. If you trust God to carry your burdens, type, God is my strength. My beloved child, I delight in you. You are my creation, wonderfully made and deeply loved. No matter what you face, remember that I am always here for you. My love will never fade, and my strength will never fail. Together, we can overcome anything. Rest in me, for I am your refuge and your source of unshakable peace. If you trust in God's unshakable peace, type, God is my refuge. My dear child, I see the weariness in your spirit, the longing for a fresh start and a brighter tomorrow. I want you to know that I am the God of new beginnings. No matter how broken you feel, no matter how heavy the burdens you carry, I am here to renew and restore you. I am making all things new in your life. Think of a forest after a storm. The winds may have uprooted trees, and the rain may have flooded the ground, but in time, new life springs forth. The damage is not the end, it is the beginning of something new and vibrant. So it is with your life. What feels like destruction is often the clearing of the way for growth and renewal. Every tear you have cried, every prayer you have whispered, I have heard them all. I am working to bring healing to the broken places in your heart. You may not see the results immediately, but trust me, my child, I am at work. The renewal I bring is not rushed, it is thorough and lasting. I am crafting something beautiful out of the ashes. If you believe God brings renewal, type, God is my hope. Do not let the weight of the past hold you back. The mistakes you've made, the pain you've endured, the disappointments you've faced, they do not define you. I am giving you a new identity, one rooted in love, grace, and purpose. Your past is part of your story, but it is not the final chapter. I am writing something new, something filled with promise and joy. When you feel like you've reached the end of your strength, come to me. I will refresh your spirit and fill you with the energy to keep going. I am the fountain of living water, and my refreshment never runs dry. Drink deeply of my love, and let it renew your soul. You are not alone in this journey. I am walking beside you, every step of the way. If you believe God restores your soul, type, God is my healer. I know that waiting for renewal can be hard. You long for change, for relief, for a new beginning, and it feels like it cannot come soon enough. But trust in my timing. I am not just working on your circumstances, I am working on you. I am shaping your heart, strengthening your character, and deepening your faith. The work I am doing in you is just as important as the blessings I am preparing for you. Renewal does not always happen in an instant. It is a process, like the growth of a seed into a mighty tree. Each day brings progress, even if it feels small. Trust that the work I am doing in you will bear fruit in time. Be patient with yourself and with the process. I am not finished with you yet. If you trust in God's timing, type, God's plan is perfect. As I restore you, you will begin to see the beauty that has been hidden in your trials. The challenges you have faced are not wasted. They are shaping you into someone resilient, compassionate, and strong. Every difficulty has a purpose, and every setback is preparing you for a comeback. Trust that the best is yet to come. You are my masterpiece, and I delight in the person you are becoming. You may not see the full picture now, but one day you will look back and marvel at how far you have come. The renewal I am bringing into your life is not just about healing, it is about flourishing. You were created for a life of joy, peace, and purpose, and I am leading you there. If you believe that God has great plans for you, type, God is my guide. My child, the restoration I offer is complete. I am not just patching the holes or covering the cracks, I am making you whole. I am filling the empty spaces with my love, the broken places with my peace, and the weary places with my strength. Trust in my ability to renew you completely. Rest in the knowledge that I am with you. I am working in your life, even in ways you cannot see. You are not forgotten, and you are not alone. I am your healer, your restorer, and your source of everlasting hope. Hold on, for the dawn is coming, and with it, the fullness of the renewal I have promised. If you trust in God's renewal and restoration, type, God is my Redeemer. My beloved child, do you know how much power resides within you? Through your faith in me, you hold the key to miracles. The same power that parted the Red Sea, that healed the sick, that brought light into darkness, that power is alive in you. I have equipped you with everything you need to face the challenges ahead and to walk boldly in your purpose. When you feel small or incapable, remember that it is not your strength, but mine that moves mountains. When you place your trust in me, you unlock the fullness of what I can do through you. Your faith is the bridge between the impossible and the possible. I am the God of miracles, and I delight in working wonders for my children. If you believe in the power of miracles, type, God is my miracle worker. Faith is not just believing in what you can see, it is trusting in what I have promised. When you take a step in faith, even when the path is unclear, you allow my power to flow freely in your life. Think of Peter stepping out onto the water. It wasn't his ability that kept him afloat, it was his trust in me. The same is true for you. Trust me, and I will lead you to places you never dreamed possible. There will be moments when doubt tries to creep into your heart, whispering lies that you're not enough or that nothing will change. Shut out those lies with the truth. I am with you, and through me, all things are possible. When you feel uncertain, speak these words, God's power is at work in me. Let that truth strengthen you. If you trust God to make the impossible possible, type, God is my strength. The miracles I perform are not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes, they are quiet and subtle, like a gentle breeze or a small light in the darkness. But they are no less powerful. Look around you, my child, and see the evidence of my hand in your life. Every answered prayer, every moment of peace, every opportunity that comes your way, it is all a testament to my power and love for you. Your faith is a seed, and as you nurture it, it will grow into something mighty. Even the smallest faith, the size of a mustard seed, can move mountains. Believe in what I can do, not just for you, but through you. I want to use your life as a testimony of my power and grace, a beacon of hope for others who are searching for me. If you believe that your faith can move mountains, type, God is my guide. Do not be afraid to dream big, my child. I am the God of abundance, and I delight in giving good gifts to my children. When you align your heart with mine, you will begin to see doors open that no one can shut. The dreams I have placed in your heart are not there by accident, they are part of my plan for you. Trust in my ability to bring them to fruition. Remember, miracles often require action. Step out in faith and watch how I work through you. Like Moses raising his staff at the sea or David facing Goliath with just a sling and stones, your faith in action will release my power. I will be with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening you, and performing wonders on your behalf. If you believe that God is working miracles in your life, type, God is my provider. My child, your faith is a powerful force. It connects you to me, the source of all strength, all wisdom, and all love. As you trust in me, you will see mountains move, seas part, and obstacles crumble before you. The impossible becomes possible when you walk hand in hand with me. Together, we can achieve more than you could ever imagine. Hold on to your faith, for it is the key to unlocking the miracles I have in store for you. Trust that I am working in ways you cannot yet see, preparing blessings that will leave you in awe. You are not powerless, you are empowered by the God who created the universe. Step forward boldly, knowing that I am with you, always. If you trust in God's power to work through you, type, God is my miracle. My beloved child, take a moment to pause and reflect. Look at how far you have come. The challenges you have faced, the storms you have weathered, and the battles you have fought have not been in vain. Each step you have taken, no matter how small, has brought you closer to the person I created you to be. You are stronger than you realize. Sometimes, it's easy to focus on what's ahead, the goals yet to be reached, and the struggles that remain. But don't forget to celebrate the victories, no matter how small they seem. Every obstacle you have overcome is proof of your resilience and my faithfulness. You are not the same person you were yesterday, and that is something to cherish. If you are proud of your progress, type, God is my strength. Resilience is not about never falling, it's about rising again every time you do. I have seen you stumble, and I have seen you get back up. Each time you rise, you grow stronger. Every setback you've faced has been an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to draw closer to me. You are not defined by your failures, but by your perseverance and your trust in my plan. When you feel discouraged, remind yourself of this truth: you are never alone. I have been with you in every moment of your journey, cheering you on, lifting you up, and guiding your steps. I have never left your side, and I never will. My love for you is constant, and my strength is your source of power. If you believe God helps you rise, type, God lifts me up. I know there are times when you feel as though you haven't made enough progress, that the road ahead still seems so long. But let me remind you of something: progress is not always visible. Just as roots grow deep beneath the surface before a tree bears fruit, much of your growth is happening within. Trust that I am at work, even when you can't see the results. Your resilience is a reflection of your faith in me. Each time you trust me, even when the path is unclear, you strengthen your spirit. Each time you choose hope over despair, you reflect my light to the world. Your faith, no matter how small it feels, is powerful. It is what keeps you moving forward. If you believe God is working in you, type, God is my guide. Remember, my child, that I delight in your journey. I celebrate your victories, no matter how small they seem to you. When you overcome fear, when you choose love, when you take a step of faith, I see it all, and it brings me joy. You are my beloved creation, and I am so proud of who you are becoming. Take a moment now to thank yourself for your perseverance. You have faced trials with courage, and you have continued to move forward, even when it was hard. You are a testament to the power of faith and the strength that comes from trusting in me. Never underestimate the progress you have made. If you trust in God's ability to guide your journey, type, God is my light. My child, the journey is not over. There will be more challenges, but there will also be more victories. Each day is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to draw closer to me. Keep going, for the best is yet to come. The progress you've made is just the beginning of the incredible story I am writing for your life. Remember, I am with you in every step. You are never alone, and you are never without hope. Together, we will continue this journey, and you will see the fullness of the blessings I have prepared for you. Trust in my love, lean on my strength, and celebrate how far you have come. If you believe in God's continued guidance, type, God is my future. My beloved child, let me tell you a truth that will never change. I love you with an everlasting love. This love is not something you can lose or outgrow, and it doesn't depend on what you do or don't do. It simply is. I loved you before you were formed, and I will love you for all eternity. Let this truth settle in your heart. You are my cherished creation, and nothing can separate you from my love. When the world feels uncertain and people's love feels conditional, I want you to remember that my love for you is unshakable. It is the foundation upon which you can build your life. My love will never falter, even when you falter. It will never fade, even when you feel unworthy. My love is your anchor, holding you steady through every storm. If you trust in God's unchanging love, type, God's love is eternal. There will be days when you feel distant from me, but even in those moments, I am closer than you realize. I see every tear, hear every prayer, and feel every ache in your heart. My love surrounds you like a shield, protecting you from the lies that try to tell you that you are alone or unloved. Remember, my child, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. In your moments of doubt, speak this truth aloud: God's love never fails. Let it remind you that my love is not based on your feelings, but on my unchanging nature. You don't have to earn it, and you can never lose it. My love for you is a gift, freely given, and it will sustain you through every trial and triumph. If you believe in the power of God's love, type, God is my strength. My child, I know there are times when you feel unworthy of love. Perhaps you've made mistakes or fallen short of your own expectations. But let me tell you this: I don't love you because you are perfect. I love you because you are mine. I see your heart, your efforts, your desire to grow, and I am proud of you. Your imperfections do not diminish my love, they remind me of your need for it. You are not defined by your failures or shortcomings. You are defined by my love for you. Every time you rise after falling, every time you seek me even when it's hard, you reflect the beauty of my grace. I am not looking for perfection, my child. I am looking for your trust and your willingness to walk with me. If you trust that God loves you as you are, type, God is my refuge. My love is a source of strength for you. When you feel weak, lean into it. When you feel afraid, let it comfort you. My love is not just a feeling, it is a force, a power that drives out fear and brings peace to your heart. It is the light that guides you when the way is unclear, and the hand that steadies you when you feel unsteady. Never doubt that you are deeply, profoundly loved. You are my beloved, and I am with you in every moment. Even when life feels overwhelming, know that my love is your safe place. Come to me, and let me remind you of who you are, not a failure, not forgotten, but a beloved child of the Most High God. If you rest in God's love, type, God is my peace. My beloved child, let this truth echo in your heart: you are loved beyond measure. My love is not just for today, it is for every day of your life and beyond. It is the foundation of who you are and the promise that sustains you. No matter where you go or what you face, my love will be with you, guiding, protecting, and empowering you. When the noise of the world tries to drown out my voice, remember this: my love is constant, unchanging, and unfailing. You are mine, and nothing can change that. Rest in this assurance, and let it fill you with hope and peace. If you trust in God's unending love, type, God is my forever.